Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great day today. I just wanted to jump on and chat with you guys. My phone is going to fall. Let's see if I can get this. Ah! All right, well, let's try one more thing. Here. I should have prepared that better before I started. So how is everybody doing today? My name is Ashley. If you are just joining in or you're new to my page, welcome. Thank you for joining me here. This is kind of a page where I like to share my journey. I like to help other people create a healthy and fit lifestyle, along with helping people just create a lifestyle of their dreams. So thank you for joining me today. I wanted to give you guys an update on something that I posted earlier today, and then kind of just my Hashimoto's, what's going on, and then how am I doing with the AIP diet. So as some of you guys know, back in the beginning of June, I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's thyroiditis along with hypothyroidism. And it's pretty much just been a crazy journey since then, trying to figure out what triggers are triggering my body to be inflamed, what's triggering my body to attack itself, and just getting on a journey to feeling better inside and out. And I'm an open book, so I'm sharing it all here on my page. And today I was at my doctor's appointment. I see a functional endocrinologist, and he is a chiropractor neurologist, so he works a lot with the brain, with acupuncture and different things like that, very natural. And he has me actually on an elimination diet, which I started at the beginning of this month. It's very similar. I've been calling it AIP, but it's very, very similar to AIP. It's probably not the exact autoimmune paleo protocol, but it is pretty close to it, so I've just been calling it that. It has been a interesting 3 weeks, to say the least. The first 2 weeks of the AIP diet was, I did really well, and then I crashed really hard one day and ended up binging out just on things that I normally wouldn't eat before. And it was just one of those frustration periods where I was like, enough is enough. When is this going to end? And it really got me really emotional, and I ended up actually canceling one of my doctor's appointments because I wasn't quite sure what to say to him because I failed. And I thought that if I went in there and I told him that I was going to be in trouble or something. I don't know. There was just a lot going on the morning that I was supposed to go to my doctor's appointment, the second follow-up after starting the elimination diet. I actually had a complete panic attack. I got really my anxiety was through the roof. I ended up making myself sick pretty much. So I needed to take a step back, and I did. And I still stuck with the AIP diet. We went to Minnesota this past weekend to visit my stepdaughter, and I did the best I could. So today, again, I got a little bit nervous when I was walking into the doctor's office. But I have the best doctor, I have to say. I don't know why I was nervous. It wasn't like he was going to slap me on the hand or something. But he really, really helped me work through the issues of why my body isn't being able to lose weight, even though I've been sticking to a very, very clean diet. And I have been pretty much being careful with the exercise that I'm doing. I'm not pushing it too hard. But my diet right now is pretty much on point, other than a few things that I may have had over the weekend. But pretty much for the past 3 weeks, it has been on point, and I've ended up gaining 5 pounds. And what's happening is my body is not eliminating the toxins that we're trying to get rid of, and it's just holding on to everything. So we're going to try some new things out. I don't want to share what I'm going to do, what I'm trying out next until I see what happens, because I don't want to tell you guys what I'm doing and then it not work. I want to have real results. But he is allowing me to introduce some new foods, so I'm excited about that. I have pretty much eliminated a lot. But over the next 2 weeks, I get to try out some beans, which I really don't eat anyways, because I tend to eat on a higher fat, lower carb, moderate protein type of diet. but we're going to go with hummus. I'm going to try that out. We're also going to try a few different nuts, and then I get to try eggs. And I'm really nervous about trying eggs because I hear a lot of people just have really a lot of problems with inflammation with eggs. So I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that goes well. So that's kind of a little bit of an update of where I'm at. I'm feeling really good with my mental clarity, with the brain fog, with the being able to focus and just kind of being able to live my life. But the weight gain is still there, and I haven't been able to lose anything. And again, that's not totally what I'm focused on, but again, it goes back to feeling bloated. Feeling like puffy in your skin. So, now that I've gotten the brain stuff kind of figured out from there, now it's just figuring out how to get my body back to feeling healthy again, that way. The brain part and the focusing and the brain fog and all of that is a huge, huge accomplishment. And I was taking that for granted over this month, I will have to say. And if you guys saw my post it was Monday night, but I thought it was Sunday. But on Monday night about how I was just so focused on the weight loss, like I didn't even realize how good I really felt and how I was able to actually live a life that I haven't been able to live in over 2 years. So the elimination diet has been very helpful for me, and I'm going to continue on with it and see how things go. Okay, so what I wanted to talk to you about and what I posted, the title of this video, it said, if you listen to, I don't know the exact quote, but if you listen to your body when it whispers, you won't have to hear it scream. And this speaks volumes to me because for so long, my body was whispering to me and I was not listening. I was masking it with other things. Or there were things that were happening with me that I just didn't realize was probably a Hashimoto's flare-up. And this goes back years and years and years now that I know the symptoms and the things that happened. And sometimes it's really hard to even put 2 and 2 together. But I just want to encourage you guys that when you're talking to your doctor, to let them know everything that's going on. 2 years ago is probably when I had the biggest Hashimoto's flare-up. I was losing my hair. I could not focus on anything. Like, there was a point where I had a meltdown over unpacking the dishwasher. It took me 2 hours to unpack the dishwasher because I just couldn't sit there and focus. I was so stressed out and I had so much brain fog. I couldn't do just normal day-to-day things. With the hair falling out, I was started to gain weight, and I just didn't feel good at all, inside or out. Even though I was probably in the best shape of my life at that time. That's probably when the weight gain started happening. But I never connected all of those things together to think that it had to do with something bigger. So I just went in and told the doctor, hey, I am having all of these issues with not being able to concentrate. And of course they said right away, oh, it's ADD, without even asking me any other questions. If I would have known what I know now, I would have came forth with all of the things that were happening to me. Plus, I had already had a low thyroid back years prior to that when I first had my first son. So it's just a lot of things that if you feel like something is off, do not be afraid to speak up. Do not be afraid to find a doctor that's going to listen to you, that's going to do the right testings. Of course, I'm an open book, so if you have any questions for me, send them to me, post them below, whatever. I'm here to, I don't know everything, but I've done a lot of research and I have a lot of resources that I can send to you that I've used to be able to be on this healing journey. So just remember that you have this one body and you want to live in it the healthiest that you can. And I'm super thankful that I did find out when that I had Hashimoto's now, because it is definitely a progressive disease that can lead to other autoimmune diseases, and I've caught it in the beginning stages of it. So I'm thankful for that, but that doesn't mean I won't get frustrated along the journey of healing. I hope that you guys enjoy these videos, and I hope that something in my message can relate with you. I do have a few things coming up if anybody is interested. The School of Fitness, if you've seen the event on my event page, it is pinned up to the top. This is basically an event or a group that's going to help you get through the first 30 days of starting your health and fitness journey. If you feel overwhelmed, you don't know where to go, you don't know how to start, this is definitely a group for you. A lot of people at this time of year tend to just fall off and wait till the new year, but this group is to help you push through the end of the year and reach those goals, because we still have lots of time to reach our goals. So if you're interested in that, drop your email below. And if you need any help at all, again, just send me a message and we'll get to chatting. Also, tomorrow I'm going to do a live question and answer again, like I did last week, probably at I think 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll make a post in the morning tomorrow. But if you guys have any questions for me, post them below this video. Send them to me in my inbox, and I'll answer any questions, whether it has to do with Hashimoto's, the elimination diet, workout programs, my life in general, or me, or anything about coaching, anything like that. I'm here. I'm an open book, and I'm here to answer your questions. So thank you all for joining in and listening to my videos. If you like my video, if you think it'll help anybody, please share it with somebody. Like and subscribe to my page so you know that when I go live that you get those notifications. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and we'll talk to you soon.